Hello everybody, Jacob from Wedge Me This here. In this video we're going to do another $90 6 and 8 video. As you can see, I have $1,000 bankroll out there again. Obviously if you're playing $90 6s and 8s, you probably need more than $1,000 even, but I'm just using $1,000 here. The reason is it gives you 5 runs at it plus some money for the pass line, so it's enough. It's probably not ideal. So here we go. First thing first, let's get $90 and $90 and play the 6 and 8. All right, and then a quarter on the pass. So yesterday's video we did the $90 6 and 8. After one hit we spread out to 160 across. 2 shooters in, we made over $600. Part of that was that we had some pretty good shooters, not that they were like crazy good, but they were good. And then we didn't have any losses, so that helps. In this video, what we're going to do is we're going to press fully play every other hit on the 6 and 8. So every other hit on the 6 and 8, we're going to just invest the whole thing in the number minus the $5. I'm not going to go 105. I'm going to go 100. But so that's what we're going to do in this one. So this one's slightly more aggressive, but every other hit we're going to invest. Sorry, y'all had to let my dog out. But so that's what we're doing here. So first hit, we're going to invest. Second hit, we'll collect. And we're going to do it on every number because we're going to have $100 on each number, hopefully, eventually. At least that's the idea. So here we go. 6, 5. Yo on the dice when we roll, so maybe we get a yo. Anyways, box numbers will be off, and we got 5. Yesterday was a ton of 5s. 5s was awesome. We were crushing the 5s. So in this one's quite a bit more aggressive. Obviously, if you have any kind of roll, you're probably going to have a pretty good run. 6, 4, 10. Any kind of roll will result in a pretty good run. 6, 5, yo. And the 9. Wow. And a 3. This is the one issue with playing just the 6 and 8, is that sometimes you get where you have a good roll, but you never hit the 6 and 8, so it doesn't mean anything. Oh, but we got a 6, 5, 1, 5, 1, 6. It's going to win 105. In this case, let's just put it over here on the 9, collect our $5. Now the next one, we're just going to collect the whole hit no matter where it's at. And a 10, 6, 4. 6, hard way 6, hard 6. You know, this way also, you know, you could, you really have to have some hits here, but it's going to win really well when it does win. And there's the 7. So we did get 2 hits, but it cost us, you know what I mean? Because we invested in the first one. We did go to collect one of them, so it wasn't super terrible. Wasn't like the end of the world. We're going to drop 180. And a quarter on the line. There we go. Box numbers are off. And a hard 10. 5, 5. Looks like 10 might be the number today. I've already seen quite a few 10s. 6, 4, 10 right back. That's a quarter winner. Very nice. We're just going to stack this up. Just don't count toward the wins or losses there. We're just going to stack it up. There's a yo. Good thing we stacked that up, huh? That's going to win 50 on the flat here. Half press. And an 8. Dang it. Would have been nice to have a point already. Alright. Now our 8 is pretty valuable. I'm not going to mess with the line and all that. Hard 4, 2 deuces. And a 5, 4, 1. 4, 1 again, back to back. Good shot shooter. Most likely some people pressed that if you were at the table. So, oh, and there's the 8. Very nice. 6 deuce 8. So it's going to win 75 on the line. 105 on the board. Let's get that 10. That 10 has been really good for us. Let's go to 100. Collect 55. I know it's 100 on the line bet, but it's just kind of its own little thing going here. This isn't really part of the strategy. It's just kind of its own, got a life of its own here. You know, be flexible with the table, guys. 4 to 6. Don't be too rigid where you lose. The next one's a collect, and there's the 9, 6 tray. And a 3, 1, 2, 3. Oh, and there's the ugly one. Dang it. We had that was an okay shooter because of the 8. 8 made it pretty good. Oh, let's leave these out here. What am I doing? All right, let's drop another 180. So in the rack we got 300, 400, 500. You know, we're down a couple $100, but we definitely have had the winners. So this is a new come out. Box numbers would be off. There's a 7. We've definitely had a couple winners. We just haven't got them. We've only had one as far as the collection part of it. So here we go. See if we can get a couple more. 5, 4, 9. So this is a good spot to be in. We got the 9, 6, and the 8. And the 9 is worth 50. So we had that come out 7. So not bad. And a yo. 4. Come on, 6 and 8. Oh, ugly, ugly, ugly on the 7. Ugly, ugly. All right. Drop 180. Again, this is more aggressive, so even though you may win faster, you'll also lose faster when it goes bad. So there's always the other side of the coin on a lot of these types of plays, especially anything to do with light side. 3 use 5, because you're always against the same number with light side. So if that number gets hot on you, it could be a bad day. 6, 5, yo. Oh, 4, 3, 7. Like this instance, this is a very dark side run. Like the dark side would be doing really well here. I know there's been some come out winners, but in the big scheme of things, the dark side would have been the way to play here. But that's how it goes. You gotta kind of pick your poison when you're playing this kind of stuff. So here we go. Hard 6. We needed that. And that's another thing that's kind of weird. I know people always say the dice don't have eyes or ears or whatever, but sometimes it seems like the dice are avoiding your winners. And I've been there too. I've been like, dang, you know, why on earth? See, there's a 437 PSO right there. It felt like it just avoided me, right? It rolled the 6, but it was at the wrong time. Just sometimes that's the case. All right, so we got 130, 140. Yeah. So we got 165. Guys, I'm just gonna add $15 here. We go 180. You know, grab $15 out of your pocket or something. This will be the last run here. Won't be no pass line bet, so we'll just be like we're just sitting here watching another shooter. And here we go. 4 is the point. Just hadn't had no. It's not like that was in the 7, guys. It was a 4. It's not like we haven't had a real shot at the strategy here. We haven't really. We've had a bunch of PSOs, a bunch of short rolls. There's a 6, so we're gonna get 105. Let's start with the 5 here. Clicked our $5. So in this video, we're in for 1,015, and we better have some winners here because we're getting smoked. And there's a back-to-back 6s, so that'll help. That's a $105 winner. All right, the next one's a presser. And bang, 3 6s in a row. That's what we need. 105. And a yo, 6-5. Hard 4. Very nice. Shot shooter. We don't have nothing on the 4, but it's still a good shot. All right, here we go. Box numbers are off. We got a shot here. 5 is the new point. We have a shot. All we need is a couple good rolls here. So at this point, I would just be playing to get my money back. So I got 100 in the rack. I got, you know, roughly 400 out there. 12. I think the last one was an 11, maybe. That was, I mean, it wasn't a 7. I know that. Hard 8. Square pair. It's 105. This one is a collector. So we got something going here. And a 6. There we go. That one. This one's a presser. 105. So you could spread out to the 4 and 10 if that's what you want. I'm going to do that. You could press the 6 and 8, 5 and 9, whatever. Just reinvest that 100. Let's see what we got. And then 9. There we go. It's a 140. So at this point, it's a collector, but I would definitely be looking at my rack, at the board, making sure, saying, okay, I need to get my money back. So 300, 350, 450, 550, 650, 750, 850 roughly. So we need one more hit to have our money back. See what happens. And there's the 8. Very nice. 538, $105 winner. So I would definitely, at this point, consider changing something, just because, you know, you've got this far. I would pull down most likely if you got here. So there's 400. Let's just say that's 400, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we're roughly 100 off. This would be good enough for me. I would get out of the game, most likely, if I had that bad of a run previous to this. But for the video, we're not going to do that, because that was supposed to be a presser. Now we're across the board. So let's go like this. And there's the 5. Very nice. Very nice. It's the point. That's going to win 140. This one would be a collect. So, you know, you're doing really well now. It's been a great roll. You would even be profitable at this point. there's a 6, 4 deuce 6. And back-to-back 6 is awesome. 5-1. Good shot shooter. It's going to win 105. This one would be a press. So I would go to 180. It would be the easiest way to do that on that 6. A 10, 6-4. All right. So again, let's count it up before we keep going here. We got 400, 500 roughly, 6, 7, 8, 9, 1080, 1170. 1170, not bad. If we want to quit right now, we would be up $170. Pretty good. And there's our 437. So overall, the video, I call it a success. It showed the bad and the good of it, right? We did have one good roll at the end. And guys, when I say good roll, it wasn't necessarily that the roll was overly long. It was just that it hit the right numbers for us. It actually hit some numbers without knocking us off too quick. We spread all the way across the board. Heck, we even pressed the 6 along with collected 4 or 5 times. So, I mean, obviously that takes however many rolls that takes, 10, 12, 13 rolls, which, don't get me wrong, is a good roll, but it's not like an astronomical crazy roll that never happens. This is definitely something that can happen, just like the previous 4 or 5 shooters that kicked our butts was also something that could happen. So this is a little more aggressive version of this, guys, but this definitely works just the same. You just have to have a little more guts for this one. You are playing some bigger bets, so it tends to go quicker. If you are winning, you're going to win quicker. Obviously, if you're losing, you're going to lose quicker as well. But anyways, guys, hope you like this video as well. And again, these options, guys, that I'm putting on here, just because I put option number 1 yesterday, doesn't mean it's like the first option you should be looking at. It's just one of the options. So I don't want them numbers to get confused. I'm going to put this one as option 2. This one isn't necessarily better or worse than the last one. These are just different options. Everyone's going to have their preference anyway on how you like to do this. But playing the 6 and 8 at $90 to start is a very good way to put yourself in a really good position on the craps table if you get a hit or two. So anyways, guys, thank you for your time. This is Jacob from Wager Me This.